1982, nice. Stacking Cat.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the Stacking Kat channel, where I talk all things silver with a little bit of gold. If you could please subscribe, smash that like button, and share this video, that would be awesome. And thank you all for watching. And so, as you might have saw in that little pre-intro, I was down at my LCS, my local coin shop, making a purchase of a 1/4 ounce Canadian gold maple leaf, and I will bring that up to the camera for you guys. And it got me to thinking on the way out there and on the way back, really kind of the differences and similarities between the Canadian gold maple leaf and the American gold eagle. So I'll start off with the maple, since that's what I'm holding right here and what I just purchased. So the maple came out in 1979 and was, for all intents and purposes, the second most available gold bullion coin at the time, other than the South African Krugerrand, which came out sometime before that. Now, one big difference between those two is that this is a 4/9 gold coin, and the Krugerrand is a 0.9167 coin, much like the American Gold Eagle. Now, when the maple leaf first came out in 1979, it was 3/9 fine, and then in November of 1982, they came out with a 4/9 version, which really is negligible. Nothing really too different between the two. And this is an 82, so the first generation of the 4/9s fine Canadian maple leaf. And this is also what is known as the Young Queen, and one of the only ones where you could actually see her crown. The new maples do not have that feature. I don't know how pertinent that is to the actual coin itself, but just a different design. So let's get back to the actual maple image itself. So to set themselves apart, the Royal Canadian Mint did come out with, that light glare off, did come out with a 4/9s or a 3/9s fine, pure 24 karat gold coin, just as a way to set themselves apart and maybe find a new market. Now, there were some issues that did come across due to this, and that is due to the softness of 24 karat gold. Of course, you know, if it is 22 karat or the 0.9167 gold coins, there is a little bit of copper and silver in there to strengthen the coin a little bit, so you can handle it more for circulated purposes. Although none of these coins are for circulation, it could also have to do with the minting process. It's a lot more durable with the 22 karat gold, and maybe it's easier to mint and in the production lines and send them out a lot quicker. You have to be a little finer with the pure 24 karat gold. Now, that's just speculation. I'm not a mint expert, so if anybody actually knows about that, maybe down below comment and let the rest of us know why that might be. And so the Canadian maple leaf. So let's put this down and let's go to the American Gold Eagle, as I'm using the context of any size, whether it's the 1 ounce, the 1/2 ounce, the 1/4 ounce, or the 1/10 ounce. They're all really the same when it comes down to the differences between the two coins. Of course, price is a difference in gold content, but just in the general aspects of both, there's really no big difference. And so the American Gold Eagle, the classic American Gold Eagle, which is probably the most liquid of all gold coins out there. Now, it came out in 1986 and also follows the Krugerrand's example of being 0.9167 ounces. Although for this specific one, it does equal a full 1/4 ounce of gold. It is a little bit bigger than the maple leaf due to that fact. It has a little bit of copper and silver in it. And I believe the diameter on this is 22 millimeters, I want to say. And the maple is either 20 or 21. I could be wrong, but it's somewhere in that vicinity. So yeah, the classic Augustus St. Gaudens design. It has the sun rays coming out from the bottom and the 50 stars which encircle it. Now let's go to the reverse, and this is a 2020. And it is the last year of this reverse. We will no longer see that. As in 2021, it will be changing. The eagle bringing some food, or it looks like an olive branch, back to the nest. Yeah, so the American gold eagle, like I was just saying, it is the most liquid of all the gold coins. And you could really find it anywhere across the globe. And of course, the United States dollar is the primary currency across the world, and this coin is backed up by the United States government. So you have that going for it as well. Beautiful gold coin. Really enjoy it a lot. Let's get it back on there. Okay, so let's go back to the maple here, and we'll show you a couple of variations. I do not have, this is the only Canadian gold maple leaf that I own. However, in 2013, they did change the design just a little bit. And as you can see, it is that smooth brushed gold finish. Same with the silver maple leaves during this time. And in 2013, they put on a security feature, which was a little laser engraved etching, a little maple leaf underneath this big maple leaf. And they also added some radial lines to it as well. Now this was two things. It was an anti-counterfeiting measure, as well as it gave a little extra durability to the coin. Now there were still 4 nines fine, so it did not change in that matter. However, with this smooth finish, there were a lot of complaints that were going into the Royal Canadian Mint prior to 2013 that due to the softness of the metal, you could see a lot of little gouges and nicks and cuts and abrasions and those types of things. So they wanted to strengthen it that way without affecting the gold purity. Okay, so which one is better to stack? That's a question. These are kind of the top two, you would have to say. Across the globe, actually, not only here in North America, you know, the American Gold Eagle, a lot of that has to do with it being backed up by the United States government. And then the Canadian Maple Leaf just has a great reputation across the globe. You can actually see the difference in color. You can see that more orangier of a look on the American Gold Eagle and that shinier pure gold look on the maple there itself. Now I do want to address one thing, and that has to go back to the global coin issue. I do not think it's that big of a deal as it may have been in the past, just due to online sales, all the online bullion sites, eBay, just the different methods we could all go about and buy our silver and gold. You know, I could buy a gold Britannia or a gold Krugerrand just as easy as I could buy one of these. Even in my local coin shop, there were a few Britannias, there were some Philharmonics, some gold Pandas, a few Krugerrands. So, you know, they're available everywhere. I just think it does come down to preference, though. Being in, let's say if you're in Canada, you might just prefer the Maple Leaf, and here in the United States, you might just prefer the American Gold Eagle. As for myself, I call it a draw. I think they both stack reasonably the same. I'm not caught up in the whole purity thing. I mean, 4 nines is great, the 24 karat. However, the 22 karat, or the 0.9167 of an ounce of the gold in the American Gold Eagle does not deter me in any way, shape, or form. So I don't let that affect my decisions when it comes to stacking both of these coins. And price-wise, you'll generally find the American Gold Eagle with a little bit higher of a premium. And so if you want to pay that extra amount, the resale value, at least here in the United States, is probably a little bit higher too. So I think those things are all relative, and they really don't have any effect on the overall value of each. You're probably going to pay a little bit less for the Canadian Gold Maple Leaf, but you'll probably only be able to sell it for, you know, that same difference, as opposed to the American Gold Eagle. You pay a little bit higher of a premium, but you'll be able to sell it for a little bit more. Like I said, it just comes down to preference. I enjoy them both. They are my two favorite gold bullion coins. And if you've seen my channel in the past, you know that the pre-33 gold is what I'm really really into more, that's my preference. Remember, that's 90% gold. That does not equal a quarter ounce if it comes down to the half Eagle Liberty heads or the Indian heads or whichever it may be. Those are a little under a quarter ounce, so if you're going to make that determination, keep that in mind. You will not be getting a full quarter ounce, but with both of these, that is not a problem. They both come out to the same weight when it's all said and done. And so really that's the only thing that kind of matters, or at least for me. I know that I'm getting that quarter ounce of gold or half ounce or full ounce or 10th ounce or whatever it may be. All right, so I think then that's going to wrap things up for this video. And if you'd like to see similar videos about silver with a little bit of gold, then please subscribe and push that notification bell, smash that like button, and leave a comment. And until next time, this is the Stacking Cat.